Well, the atmosphere has been building up all day long, and we're almost ready for kickoff here at Stamford Bridge. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Chelsea facing Porto.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
It's the opening match day, Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. And this is how it looks for Chelsea. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Mateo Kovacic in central midfield. And it's an interesting looking attacking constellation with 3 forwards listed from the start. Kanté. And Chelsea have given us away. Mbemba. Mehdi Taremi. Sergio Oliveira. Looks promising, this. Havertz. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Pepe. And on the ball, Sergio Oliveira. Mateus Uribe. They might be able to get in now. He's managed to get in behind. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. Taremi. The ball with Jesus Corona. Marega. Losing possession. Marega. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Over it comes. What a vital intervention. Needs to tread carefully. Mateo Kovacic. Kanté has it. And they keep the ball. Advantage Chelsea. Kanté. Mateo Kovacic, setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So the game has restarted, and Chelsea are the team with the lead. Taremi. The ball with Otavio. Sergio Oliveira. Chance to do damage. Perfectly positioned to take it away. On the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? That will certainly mean a booking here.
And now he's on a tightrope.
Havertz. Kanté now. Kai Havertz. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Been a decent half for Chelsea. The coach still has some work to do at half-time. Ball retention has to improve a little bit if they're going to dominate in the second half. Possession could be key.
Great pressure to win the ball back. The Chelsea move still flowing. Advantage to them. And now, passing it through. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Mbemba. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. An attack full of promise. Marega. Jesus Corona. You'd really have to switch on the turbo to get to that pass. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. Well, one player who had a lot to say for himself in the first half was Hakim Ziyech. Lee, how would you sum his performance up?
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Jesus Corona. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so.
Well, Chelsea have struggled with possession a bit, but again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. Their counter-attack play has been absolutely fantastic. Pace really hurts defence.
Ziyech, and thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. This attack looks highly promising. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Mateo Kovacic. N'Golo Kanté. Hudson-Odoi. Able to close down the shot. And do they mean business on this occasion? And he's in. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And Chelsea win the corner. Over it comes. The keeper was up to the task.
Well, it's a decent effort, but a real opportunity goes begging there.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Havertz. Kovacic. And they keep the ball. Advantage Chelsea. N'Golo Kanté. And return to Ziyech. Can they get in behind them? And here's Ziyech. And is he going to do it? Kovacic! They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, we see it again here, and the pace and accuracy of this passing is a dream. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
It's going their way. 2-0.
For Chelsea, number 17, Mateo Kovacic.
Taremi. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. What can they do from here? Grujic. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Oh, a nice-looking pass. He just needs to stay level-headed now. And he opted for subtlety with the chip just over.
Well, I wouldn't take the chip on, but he did. He's a bit unlucky, to be honest with you, Derek.
Sergio Oliveira. And Grujic. Well, offside, and we could have made that decision from up here.
Substitution for Chelsea. Coming off the pitch, number 17, Mateo Kovacic. Coming onto the pitch, number 5, Jorginho.
Well, in the second half here, and it's almost, Lee, a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Well, the creative teamwork of Chelsea tonight has been absolutely superb. The players have all been on the same hymn sheet. The flow, the movement, it's been brilliant.
Well, not hard to read that pass. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Given away by Chelsea. Jorginho. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Sergio Oliveira. Grujic. Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround.
Well, here's the replay, and as we see, it's a class ball through to split the defence, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, really, really strong start. That's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. 1 game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.
In the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Lee.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.